Hello, movie lovers, and welcome to CML Theater Movie Review, home of independent films. And we got a movie about a woman that fights her past in order to move forward in her future. And we're about to talk about that right here on CML Entertainment. Lavender. This movie was surprisingly really good, and the ending was like, wow, this whole fucking time. But the movie was directed by Ed Glass Donnelly, also written by Colin Fizel, and also Ed Glass Donnelly. Oh man, the beginning of this film was crazy, but I love what they did with the beginning because I love how they had that still motion. Because it's this one guy, he's the uncle, and he's shoveling. He's dealing with the hay in the barn, and the cop shows up at where he's at and tells him about his brother. And so they takes him to the house, and then like as soon as he gets to the house, it just goes into the stop motion. And I just love the camera angles. Like the director did an amazing job. Even the editing people did good because I love shit like that. I love how when people steal, but you see the camera moves around them, and turns out that the family is completely slaughtered. I mean, it was disturbing seeing a child in the bed with a sheet on their face. That is fucking disturbing. That is really disturbing. So you oh my goodness, man. Like that was it was cops everywhere, and it was the camera just going through everybody. And then you see young Jane. She's like sitting in the corner because the cops like kind of like pointing down at her, and she's just sitting in the corner, like holding a blade in her hand. And what she say? 1, 2, 3, 4. Ali oxen free. And then that's when you see the older version of Jane. You see her as she's older now, and she also has a family. She has a kid, she has a husband, and still from the events of what happened to her when she was young, really messed her up really bad. She had like fracture in her mind. She was real messed up, like in her head, so she couldn't remember none of that shit that happened before. But now she's with her family, and as she struggled with that, there are little things that's happening that's distracting her out of her daily basis. So for instance, like the part that really got me is when she's driving in the car. She sees this little girl. She's driving towards her, but she's blacking out at the same time. Like when this woman blacks out, she blacks out. It's not even. I mean, it's been times where she'll forget her daughter got out of school. But that scene with the car, I think that was crazy because like how still, you can tell she still was out of it because how still her face was while her car was flipping at 360 degrees. Just rolling in the street. So, she wakes up in the hospital. She don't remember her family. She's completely out of it. She don't even remember if she had a daughter or anything. So she talked to a therapist, and a therapist, requested that she goes out to this house, to basically to face the situation of where everything started at this house. So when they get there at this house, and man, let me tell you, shit start uncovering, and the movie gets weirder and weirder and weirder. She'll keep getting these boxes with these like little red ribbons tied to it that's giving her clues. So clearly whatever's happening, I can't spoil it to you because I don't want to say it, so I'm not gonna spoil it. But let's just get this movie rated, shall we? I give this movie a big ass smiley face. Yeah. Listen, guys, if you want to check this film out, you can check this film out right now on Amazon. You can check it out on Vudu and VOD, and also it's in selected theaters as well. So if it's in your local theater, check this film out. I definitely recommend it. I thought it was pretty good because I like how this woman, the movie about this woman that's completely messed up. And it's funny how her past, it took her to actually have to relive those moments and go through that, but also solve the past and also reclaim, her life back again. And that's what I loved about this film. Check it out. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to leave a comment. Let me know what you think about Lavender, because I told you what I thought about it. I thought Lavender was pretty good. And I love the elements to it, and the ending just will fuck you up. Movie keeps you guessing all the way through, but you ain't gonna get it till the very end. And to all my movie lovers, I love you.